Elite Power.
Am sitting here today with a young lady well, I don't think we ever did meet in
Not in
person.
person, but I feel
Yeah.
like I know you.
We've always met through email, and I think we may have talked on the phone years
Yes.
ago. I have
Yep,
Kate
yep.
Weber, who is the executive director of Ballet Chesapeake. She is not the founder like I thought she
I'm
was.
not. No, Miss Pam Villeneuve is.
And for those of you that don't know, and Kate, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ballet Chesapeake is a nonprofit, correct?
We are. Yes, we are. 20 years now.
So all of you watching this, make sure you make a donation to them.
Thanks.
What better way for the holidays than to make a donation to Ballet Chesapeake, especially because of all the great things they do, helping the kids out, and the shows they put on.
We
Which,
trying.
speaking of which, so we have the Kennedy Krieger Institute 33rd annual Festival of Trees, which is in person again.
Thank
Finally.
goodness. I know. We're
Mhm.
excited.
And you guys are doing something there. Well, you have a tree there,
We
right?
do. We have a tree that I've burnt my finger like crazy with yesterday with a glue gun, making
Oh,
point shoe garland. All of our dancers, we have 31 company members this year, and they all
wow.
decorated point shoes after rehearsal one day, and then I strung those point shoes into a garland. So I wrapped the tree with point shoes.
How many shoes?
How many? There were probably 96, 97 of them. Oh, it has to be an even number, I guess, because they come in
And you
pairs.
glued them all?
I did. I strung them together. They decorated them, and then I strung them together with wire to make garland that wrapped around the tree.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was a fun little project.
And
Yeah,
that's going on this weekend, right?
it
Is it
is.
Saturday and Sunday or Friday, Saturday and
It's
Sunday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep, all 3 days.
At
Very
Timonium
exciting.
Fairgrounds.
It is. It opens 10 a.m. on Friday, from what I remember.
So how's that work? Because I don't remember. Do people vote on the trees or?
They can vote on the trees, and then you can also bid on the trees. And those proceeds, when you buy the actual tree, go towards Kennedy Krieger, which is really
Which
exciting.
is a
Yeah,
great place to donate to.
it is. We are
So
very happy to be supporting them. Ballet Chesapeake is a youth organization, so we love supporting other youth organizations that really help kids come into their own and find their most capable and confident selves. So that's part of why we're there. And then we're also getting to perform for them as well.
is it gonna be a live auction or a silent auction?
I think it's online. Words, sorry. I think it's
Oh.
online, and you make bids online to
Oh,
pictures. But I
really?
could be wrong, because that could have been the COVID era as well. So don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's a very cool thing that they
We'll
do. I
find
know
out.
for
I'll
a
look on the
fact.
website.
I know for a fact that someone bought our tree 3 years ago, when we did it, and then COVID happened. But then we donated the tree this year to be sold as well.
Oh, that's awesome. And you
Yeah.
guys are performing there as well?
We are on Sunday morning, the 27th, I guess that is, at 10:30 in the morning. We will be doing Nutcracker excerpts for about an hour on stage there.
Not the whole performance.
No. Our full performance is a 2-hour performance,
That's
and
what I
that's at
thought.
Towson University in December. But yeah,
Okay.
this will just be, we're doing the Snowflakes, Waltz of the Snowflakes. We have some of the dolls from Party Scene, and then we have each of the characters from the Land of the Sweets coming to dance as well.
Really?
Yes. So it's a big chunk of the Nutcracker, but not all of it.
All right. So because you guys have been doing the Nutcracker for it seems like forever.
We have.
Uh, how many no, I don't want to say performers. In total, how many people does it take to put on that production?
Oh gosh, let's see. So we have 31 company members, and then our children's cast is 75 kiddos in addition to the 30. And then we have an amazing tech crew, both Towson University and our own volunteers, of about 25 people. And then on top of that, we have volunteers helping with the kids backstage, running back and forth. So, gosh, at least 250 people to put this on.
250?
Yes. It's like a
Wow.
wedding. It's a big old production. I think planning my wedding was easier. Yeah.
So how much are tickets for, for the Nutcracker?
Yep, they start at $27 and go up to $31,
That's
depending
it?
on where you choose to see. Oh, thanks. We had to raise our prices this year too, but thank you.
Yeah, but that's
Um,
still cheap, I think.
the most is 31. Yep, and that's like right in the front. Although I will say the majority of those have been sold out for a while now. Both shows are 2/3 of the, or all three shows, I'm sorry, of our main stage are 2/3 of the way sold out. And
And you
that's, we're
guys are
still
doing
3
it at
weeks.
Towson State University
We
now?
are, yes, December 10th and 11th. Yeah.
How many people does that hold?
884. So we've sold about 600 tickets to each show already. Yeah, it's exciting. So last year, coming out of the pandemic, we actually sold out all 3 performances. And I
Nice.
wanted to do that one more time before we added a 4th show. So
Wow.
we're hoping for that again this year. We'll see.
So those of
Yeah.
you that have never seen this, you have to get out there and watch it. Even if you've never seen the Nutcracker before, even if you don't like ballet, because I guarantee you, if you don't like ballet, you go and see this, you're gonna like ballet.
It's cool too. We do a little bit of narration, which helps an audience who's not always particularly used to the ballet.
Right.
So they, instead of just pure miming, there's a lot of narration that goes with it, so the audience knows a little bit more of what's going on.
So
So,
I don't understand how. I mean, I granted, I know some people have different tastes for different things, but that's something that's always amazed me
oh,
is ballet.
me too, but I'm biased.
But I mean, it just and especially these little kids, to watch these little kids do it and to put on a production like the Nutcracker cannot be easy.
13 years in, we finally have a good system going, but no,
Right.
it's a whole lot of work. It's a whole lot of work.
When do you actually start practicing for that?
August every year.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. We start planning. I'm already planning for next year. I'm already figuring out the dates and the theater rental and all of that now. But yes, August is when we start setting choreography.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but in the past, didn't you bring in somebody famous or whatever
We
to
we for a very long time, up until COVID, actually, we
Okay.
brought New York City ballet dancers, many of whom were friends of our former artistic director. She grew up dancing with a bunch of them.
Okay.
She has resigned since then. She actually left us this past summer, which was a bummer. We have a
Oh,
new artistic director named Shayna, who's wonderful, Shayna O'Brien. And this year we still are having guest dancers. They're just not New York City Ballet as much as we used to. So last year we had Washington Ballet. This coming year we have a woman named Margot and her partner Ben, who are coming in from the Moving Island Company up in Rhode Island.
Oh.
So yes, so we're opening it up to a bunch of different companies, but they're stupendous dancers, and we're excited to have them as our Sugar Plum and Cavalier.
I would have came out there and done it for you, but
Well, if you're hired
uh,
next year, don't
huh?
worry. You can be hired next year.
Well, yeah,
I'm planning already.
I shouldn't have said that, should I? You're probably gonna hold me to that now.
I might. Or you could just be Santa. Come on over and be Santa with our Nutcracker. There we
I think
go.
I can do that.
You want to do that one?
That would be easy to do.
No tights required.
Thank God. I don't think you want people to see Santa in tights anyway. That could be
No, I'm
pretty
just kidding.
So,
That's
geez.
fun.
So with
Yeah.
Ballet Chesapeake, tell everybody a little bit about Ballet Chesapeake and where they can go to make donations and also get tickets for the Nutcracker.
Absolutely. So we're located in Harford County. Hey, over in Abingdon. We reside actually in the school called Dance Conservatory of Maryland.
Mhm.
That is our for-profit school, and then our feeder school into the company, pretty much. So we are balletchesapeake.org, a nonprofit 501c3. Right now, we're actually raising funds for Capalia because the Nutcracker's only 2 weeks away at this point,
Right.
3 weeks away. And we're raising funds for new costumes to be made for that. beautiful production also at Towson in April. So you can donate through our website. You can buy tickets through our website for both Nutcracker and Coppelia. Yeah.
Now, do you guys make the costumes yourself, or do you have, or do you send them
I
out?
don't.
Well,
I do not. I can sew buttons, and that is all.
I mean, let me rephrase that. Somebody from the staff do they do it?
It's funny. So our former artistic director Barclay was very gifted in costuming. So she did it for many, many years. And right before COVID, we did hire somebody. Her name's Brianna Paparato, who was stupendous because Barclay it was too much for her to handle that and be artistic director. COVID hit, we didn't have her for a while. And then when Barclay decided to resign, I was like, who's going to sew? So we brought Brianna back because I can't do it at all. And she's been wonderful. She's recreating several costumes actually this year. We fundraised for that because a lot of our Nutcracker costumes were actually crumbling. They were so old on the dancers. So she's remaking some of our doll costumes as well as marzipan costumes.
You just don't want to sew because you're afraid after burning your finger with the glue
gun
that you'll stick the needle right through there, right?
Yeah, no. I sewed plenty of point shoes in my life, and that was enough. It's not my jam.
So with the Festival of Trees, which I'm glad it's back in person again.
It's such a fun
I wish
thing.
no, that's this weekend.
It is. Yep. I'm going with my kiddos Friday and then going back Sunday to perform.
I might have to try to get out there Sunday. I don't think, because December, it's like I said, every weekend's booked. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if I have anything this weekend. If not, I want to see if my wife wants to go out there Sunday.
Come on out.
Because,
they open at 10 on Sunday, and then we perform at 10:30.
Every year I went out there, I loved it. It's
so fun. We've gone since my son was born, so this will be our 9th year going. It's really fun.
I definitely got to get out there. So now you guys are only going to be there Sunday. You're not going to be there Friday and Saturday. Or is anybody from the staff going to be there Friday and Saturday?
No, not staff wise. I'm going with my kids on Friday, but as my own thing. Yes.
Okay. So Sunday after the performance, will you be there to talk to anybody if they have questions?
Absolutely. Yep. Okay. We'll be there for a while. And then our dancers are actually going to stay in costume, hopefully, and get some pictures with kiddos who seem interested.
Good. Because I know once the people see that, they're going to want to learn more.
Yes.
And especially if they have kids.
Yeah. Tutus and sparkles are a pretty big hit.
What? Who'd that too?
Tutus and sparkles.
Tutus and sparkles. Okay. Jeez. For a minute, I thought you were talking about two characters there. Then it hit me. Okay,
no.
Tutus.
That's
something else you will not catch me in. You're not going to have Santa in tights or tutus.
You won't ever see me in a tutu again either. Don't worry.
Well, actually, because you did ballet for a while, didn't you?
I did from the age of 4 and then all through college. It was one of my majors in college to dance. And I was also, get this, marketing and PR.
Really?
Yeah. So I worked for 2 ad agencies right out of college and then fell into this through teaching and kind of stuck around.
So did you, ever dance on the big stage or whatever?
I was never professional. That was not, I always wanted to own a dance studio and teach.
You wanted to teach. That was your goal.
Yeah. I do love to perform. I always loved that, but I never wanted to do it professionally. That was not.
Well, you're living your dream though. You're teaching.
I am. Yeah. I'm very lucky. I get very excited to come into work every day, which is not, it's pretty rare. So,
now I don't know if you can answer this because everybody watching, I want you to sell that tree for the most you've ever sold it. Do you remember what it sold for before in the past?
They didn't tell us.
No?
They did not tell us. No.
Oh, that stinks.
I know. I don't know if it was the silent part. Is that a thing? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, because I don't want people to say, all right, somebody bid $5,000 and then find out the thing went for $10,000.
I have no idea. It was also pre-COVID, so I have no memory.
Right.
But no, I know that they start the bids usually around $500 or $1,000 from what I remember.
Okay.
So yeah, and the point shoes on there, they're not smelly if you want to buy the tree. I made sure. They smell like spray paint and sparkles. So
You didn't use used ones?
I actually didn't, because our dancers, bless their little hearts, started to donate their used ones, and they just looked and smelled so bad that I was like, we can't do this. It's nobody wants that. It was yeah. If you waft into this studio anytime soon, you have to keep the doors closed while they're in rehearsal. It's a lot.
Was it like walking into a gym?
It's worse. Oh, it's worse. Worse. And I had a hockey player as a brother, and it's worse than that. But I love them, and they work so hard, and it's okay.
Well, I was going to say, it is hard work and great exercise as well.
Yeah, they are such athletes. It's incredible. And it's so cool because we're a school too, to see them come from age 4 to graduation of high school, and how much they grow as people and humans, and then artists as well. It's really cool.
Wow. Yeah. Don't smell what's on the Christmas tree.
They don't smell. You can bid for it, and it's not going to smell in your house.
Oh, that is too funny.
Yeah.
Well, Kate, is there anything you'd like to add?
No, we covered all the things.
Besides telling everybody, get out there and buy this tree that smells fresh.
It does. Sparkly.
And go and see the Nutcracker at Towson State University. What's the dates for that again?
December 10th and 11th. We have 3 performances over the weekend. Yep.
So get out to Timonium Fairgrounds this weekend for the Festival of Trees. Sunday, especially, get there about 10.
10:30.
So you can see Ballet Chesapeake perform. And then the Nutcracker. And then Kate will be coming back in the spring to tell us more about the next event they got coming up.
Yes, Capelia. Very exciting.
Which I can't wait to hear about that one.
It's a very funny ballet. I'm excited to share.
Sounds good to me. Kate, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all your time. Have a good one.
My pleasure. You too.
Take care.
If Santa had a theme park, this would be it. Bring the whole family and join us at Kennedy Krieger Institute's Festival of Trees. It's a magical wonderland of holiday trees, wreaths, and gingerbread houses, surrounded by carousel rides, shopping, games, and entertainment for all. Kick off the holiday season with Festival of Trees, Thanksgiving weekend at the Timonium Fairgrounds. Tickets at kennedykrieger.org/trees.